It's the Unlovely Sisterhood podcast. Coming up on this episode, we are sharing all things gastric band, gastric sleeve, what is the
Weight
difference,
loss in general,
heavy to healthy journeys,
Yeah.
and a little bit of MJ.
Mm?
And not Michael Jackson. So, so stick around if you want to know that. If any of this would be triggering for you, please stay out of it and catch us next week. So, we are back in our lovely partnering studio, which is inside the lovely Banville Hotel.
It is located in Banbridge, and you should come down for a wee visit. They do Sunday carveries and all, don't they?
We're going for Sunday carvery today, and I am actually buzzing. But I think they also do character. I believe Bluey might be coming.
Oh.
And what do you call them all people that dance? Like Baby Shark and all them people.
Oh, yeah.
But you can find all out over on their socials on Instagram because they pop a lot of tickets up.
Yep.
But we are very grateful for the Banville for this
Look at
beautiful setup.
And lovely.
And we feel very privileged. So, yes.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. I am actually really excited for this one because I have had a mix of emotion online.
Yeah.
I popped up a series I only just started. It's January. New year, new you. Yes. Yeah. And everybody was doing like, no, it's January, new year, same me. And I was like, well,
I have been like overly aggressive with that this year.
Yeah.
Like, new year, same me. Okay.
Like,
but also, that's fine. But also, if it's new year, new you, that's fine too.
Yes. I have got a lot of backlash on mine. And literally because of... But you said that you're body positive. Yeah. But you preach body positivity. You preach plus size is fabulous. And just because you're for plus size doesn't mean that you need to lose weight. I'm sorry, when did I ever say anything other than that? So I popped up a video on my Instagram and my TikTok. And I instantly got some messages where it was like, your title is disgusting. Heavy does not mean unhealthy. Yes, I understand. And I do understand because... in a society, I think we're all switched in brain. We have to think, oh, you're heavy, so you're unhealthy.
Yeah.
That's totally not the case. And I don't believe that at all. Yeah. However, for myself, I am heavy and I am unhealthy. Mm-hmm. I'm riddled with arthritis in the knees. Yeah. You know, I have rheumatoid arthritis. I gotta do it for my health. Yeah. And my mental well-being. Like, I was making excuses not to go for a walk. Yeah. But yet I know my head would benefit from it.
It's like clarity.
Yes. So like I am body positive. Yeah. My body has carried me through a lot. But just because I'm on a weight loss journey doesn't mean that I'm not body positive. Yeah. And I'm sure you understand this.
Oh, big time. People give you a lot of shit for going on a weight loss journey.
Like it's their body.
Don't get me wrong. You get a lot of positive. Thankfully, I've had a hell of a lot of positive response. But there's a lot of negativity in there too. A lot of comments about you've become a very body negative account. And part of me is like, okay, if that's what you think, why are you watching? And another part of me is like, but I made that decision for myself.
But I don't understand how you can become body negative for improving your health.
I will never understand it at all, but it's also sometimes not worth the conversation or the argument. Yeah. Because these people will never understand or probably never see my point of but like you, whenever I decided that I was unhealthy for me, doesn't mean that another person out there who's maybe 20 odd stone wouldn't be perfectly fine and not have any health issues. But for me, it was unhealthy. I was out of breath walking up and down the stairs. I was in agony walking up and down. Like from my house to my work is maybe about like a 10-minute walk. Mm-hmm. And there's a wee bit of a hill. And I would have been in so much pain. But I didn't actually realise at the time that I was in pain until now. Okay. So I walk up and down and be like, you're just living without pain. You're just in pain all the time. And that's not enjoyable. And that affects your mental health as well. So I just had to make the decision for myself. And it's not an easy fucking decision. I thought about this for probably about a year and a half before actually getting the sleeve done. Or even coming to the decision to have the sleeve was a long thought process. So it's not like an overnight, I'm going to do that. That's the decision I've made. Mm-hmm. I've tried. You name it, Slim Fast, Slim World, Weight Watchers. I've been through them all. And they just never seem to stick. So I needed something to stick for myself and my health and my future. Yeah. And that's what it really boils down to. Mm-hmm. So I think lots of people have lots of different opinions, but I'm healthy. That's all that really matters. Yeah. Is and you're trying your best for yourself.
You do you, boo. 100%. You know, like, At your heaviest, what were you?
27 stone, I think
27.
4 pounds, 27 stone 4.
And today you're
16 stone, and I think 4. I think I'm 16 stone 4. So, yeah.
girl.
Thank you. Thank you so
That
much.
is
It's
insane.
intense. Yeah.
So right now, before I started my journey,
Yeah.
I was 16.4.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh my God.
I'm now 16.
How weird is that?
It's very strange.
That's
So
so
we
weird.
are the same weight.
Yeah.
But do you see how we look completely different?
So different.
Because I am only 5'2",
Yeah.
and I am 5'2" because I got measured. I always said I'm 5'1". I used to throw the one in just for the crack. I'm actually 5'2".
5'2".
However, I did have a little bit of a platform shoe on that day, but we'll not say any more on that.
No comment.
So I actually opted to go through the MJ journey with for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, is Monjaro.
Mm-hmm.
I chose to go through the MJ journey with my local chemist.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being is because I can sit down with somebody and they can talk me through it all.
Yeah.
If I have any symptoms, I go back to them. Now, I did prior get a prescription from MedExpress.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it, oh God, a long time ago. It made me violently sick.
Yeah.
Violently sick. Yet I know people who thrive on it.
Yeah.
And who have lost a lot of weight. I couldn't. I don't think there was a full week where I took it. And that was months ago.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know, I'm just going to do it. I don't think there's anything wrong with giving yourself a little kickstart.
Yeah. A little boost.
Yeah. And like I did ask through the Heavy to Healthy platform, I'm very open. I want you to help. I want to do it together. If somebody wants to do an MJ journey or they want to do a calorie deficit, like I'm a girl who doesn't even know how to count a calorie.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Me neither.
I don't even know. Like, what? Macros? Sorry.
What are you talking about?
Ketos? No, thank you. I'm either eating grass or I'm eating a McDonald's.
Yeah.
And that's how I know, okay.
It's good, it's bad.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I need.
That's...
Is it good or is it bad?
Yes. But like, they're all in the comments and I love them all so much because I literally sit every night and I have a journal and I'm writing it all out. And people are like, you know, swap this out for this. Do you love your coffee? Make sure you swap it for this.
Yeah.
If you like your Starbucks, swap it for this. There is other coffee retailers available. So yeah, I very much love the advice that's coming through online. So you obviously have to have a prior prescription before you can go to your chemist.
Yeah.
And I'm putting this in here because my DMs are flat to the mat.
Okay, so.
Flat out. If you do want to know the local chemist that I went to or the chemist I went through, you can pop it in the DMs. I'm just not going to mention them in the pod. You can message me over on the Instagram page or you can find my own channel, whatever. But yeah, I liked it because I went in, they weighed me, they measured me, they done my measurements, they done my height, she done my blood pressure. They they sat down, they were like, what do you want to achieve? They set a goal, and then when I said the goal, she was like, no.
Yeah.
I think I said I want to lose 6 stone or something. And she said, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, you what?
No, 4. And I was like, right.
Compromise.
Yeah, so and she says like it shouldn't even be about the weight loss, it should be about the BMI.
Yeah. What's
that?
Again, that's another one, and that's a number that has been thrown at me for years. Your BMI. So, sorry, what?
Yeah.
What is a normal BMI for me? Like, I don't know what it's supposed to be. And that's another thing that's different for everybody.
I'm going to say 20 something, but I have no idea.
I have a fucking clue.
No, I used to stand in scales and boots and pay the £2, and it would give you the printout.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I'd went to the likes of, you know, them classes that you go to and get weighed, and I'd come in with the thing. Well, your scales are broke because they're telling me. Yeah. So I have no idea.
Who fucking knows?
No.
Who knows?
But you know what I'm going to say to you? A MJ journey, a Manjaro journey, is not an easy one.
Yeah.
The side effects are horrendous. The headaches are terrible. The sulfur burps are disgusting. You will find you will be alone very quick.
Oh,
they're stinking.
Oh yeah.
And like, I can only imagine, like you're jagging yourself every week.
Yeah.
To lose some weight for the better purpose of you. I can only imagine what you went through for a sleeve.
Ugh. Let me tell you something.
Hell on earth, I'm
that
sure.
That recovery is like, I would do it all again tomorrow, but that recovery is like nothing I've ever been through in my life. I've never had major surgery before this, so I didn't really know what to expect. But they like pre-warn you for all the gas pains that you're going to get, because obviously they pump you for the gas whenever you're under. So they're like, some people do get gas pains, some people don't, some people get a wee bit of mild sickness.
What's that, like trapped wind?
Yeah. You wake
fuck,
up and you
that's
feel like
horrendous.
you have like an elephant on your chest. And I genuinely thought, I can't breathe. I'm not breathing. And they like bring you back. I went down. I was under for about 2-ish hours, I think. And you literally fall asleep. And then it's like you blink and you wake up and Nathan was
Yeah.
here and the surgeon was here and there was this Leanne there down at the bottom and she was like rubbing my leg trying to get me to come round. And as soon as I like gained consciousness, I instantly was like, like I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So they sit you up and then they have you sitting at the edge of the bed. And no matter where I moved or what I did, I was so uncomfortable.
Okay.
And my belly, which would have been a bit bigger anyway, it had like swollen to twice the size. So I felt like, do you know that scene in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory whenever she smells up to be a big blueberry?
Oh.
That's how swollen I
Violet,
felt.
you're turning violet.
It was all, I was, except for Violet, I was bright red because of how swollen everything was. It was horrendous. And then they say the best way to get that gas moving and get rid of it is to fart, to burp, but to move as much as possible. And the last thing you want to do is move. You do not want to move. But they literally have you walking up and down the halls. I didn't move. They got me up like an hour after surgery, had me standing, and I went to faint. So they sat me back down again and then got back into the bed. And I was the more I lay there, the more it was getting worse. So I was like, I have to stand up. So stood me up again about an hour later, went for a walk, the most uncomfortable walk I've ever had in my entire life.
Did you fart the whole way around?
The whole way. But it didn't, like, whenever you feel, oh God, it's my trap and fart, and then it's gone. This was like fart. No, it's still there.
Oh.
It stayed there for, I would say, the first week. I was full of gas. Yeah. It was horrendous. I've never had pain like that in my life.
Chop wind is no joke.
It's not at all.
I have literally sat and cried.
So uncomfortable.
I had a section with my last wee one, and oh my God.
That's so, because a lot of girls that had commented whenever I was saying about the chop wind, a lot of girls were saying I had my section. That's whenever I first discovered track pain, and I was like, oh my God, really?
Oh my God, it actually hurts your shoulders.
The pain. So that was like the hardest part, and then for the first maybe week, you're not interested in food at all. You've no interest in food. I didn't want to eat because I was in so much pain. So
pain inside, like stomach wise, or where was your pain?
It was all gas. So it was like chest, it was back, my belly was sore. I didn't really have any like stomach pain. There was a bit of cramping here and there, but most of it was just gas pains.
And is this done keto?
Keyhole, yeah.
Keto?
Keto.
There's me mental about that. It's done keyhole surgery, and was your keyhole marks sore?
They were tender, but they weren't nearly as bad as the gas pain was. Like I didn't realise they were sore until after the gas pain went away, and then I was like, oh, they're a bit sore feeling, but they were fine. Yeah, they were completely fine.
So if we popped a pin in you, then you would have just went.
I 100% I would say so. I literally would have just been
a hot air
colour
balloon
on your wall. I genuinely I spent that whole week going, I'm going to explode. Somebody's going to need to help me here.
I can only imagine the fear of having to go through anaesthetic. Yeah. And then coming around in a place and not feeling able to breathe. Like,
could do it.
If you're in a swimming pool and you get a little, like, or you choke on something and you can't breathe, the fear. Yeah. But to be in a foreign country. Yeah. Through a surgery, through something you didn't know what was actually happening, and very vulnerable at that, plus all documented online. Yeah. It must have been. See, if anybody ever says right now, and I say this, and she's not mine, but you see, if anybody ever says that you took the easy way out,
that's a common one. Yeah.
Holy hell. Yeah. Like, you went physically laid down and got your stomach cut.
It's not like, this is a major fucking surgery. Like, I literally, like, people have died. Like, they have. Yeah. You know, it happens. So this was not an easy decision to come to. I'd never been under anesthesia before. I didn't know how my body would react to that either. Like, this was not an easy decision to come to whatsoever. But after years and years and years of struggling with my weight, yo-yo diet, and you name it, I had just had enough, and that was the decision that I came to. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I did it. I would do, as much as that recovery was something else, I would do it all again.
Would you say that you had to work on your mental habits with food?
Oh yeah, big time. That had to start. They put you on a whole It's called a liver reduction diet beforehand.
Okay.
And it is quite literally the bare basics. Like, I'm talking a tin of tuna you can have.
I love a tin of tuna.
I do actually like a tin of tuna, to be fair.
A wee bit of sweet corn and then a wee bit of vinegar and just out of the bowl. Or some mayo, but sure, we'll not go there.
A wee bit of mayo. Well, I wasn't allowed mayo on mine.
Oh, what? Because of the liver reduction?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So no fatty foods
like,
then?
Basically zero. I can't really remember. There was tin of tuna. I could have like baby tomatoes, like all your veg. You could have as much as you want of. A wee bit of fruit, but not a lot because there's loads of sugar in fruit. So like all the good stuff, the better you can get, the better. So they have you on that from the second you book with them, and I booked with them. I think it was January last year, and then my surgery was in May. And they're very strictly like, we'll check in with you every single week. They want you to show that you're losing a wee bit of weight beforehand.
Okay.
So that you correct your habits with food. And I had been seeing a counsellor about, because I was binge eating. Like, that's the fact. I was binge eating.
Due to your mental health?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God. It's probably started, so my mental health was at its worst, I would say 2021 through to like 2023-ish, give or take.
Okay. Was this lockdown?
Yeah, I would say it started off around lockdown. That was probably like the moment where something had probably been simmering underneath the surface, but then lockdown, staying in the house all the time, life not really being normal.
These lights are making me yawn, and it's not. I'm not bored, I promise.
That was probably like the peak, and then I kind of spiraled, and then though how I coped with that was, I just ate, because eating would make you feel better for a wee while, and then you would get this, oh fuck, I just ate all that food, I feel so guilty. So I spoke to my GP, who we all know is a bit of a nightmare to get through to your GP and get anything done. But eventually I got speaking to a counsellor who started to help me understand why I was turning to food. So whenever you're sitting down and you're binging, your body's releasing endorphins, and that's making you feel better. So you think, your brain connects those two and goes, oh, I need food to make me feel better. Which is why I spiraled into getting as heavy as I was, because my brain had just connected those two. Whereas now I'm like, okay, my body needs food to survive, but it doesn't need food to be happy.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you separate those two things. Now, that's still a journey in and of itself.
That's really interesting though, because I use food for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get A star in your test? No problem, we'll go for food.
We'll go for food, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've had a shite week. Right, okay, we'll get a Chinese.
And that, I would say a lot of my family members would do that.
But you can see how an unhealthy habit would come around because of our
easily.
society.
Yeah.
Also, do you know what grates me? I'm sorry, but I have to throw it in there. A meal deal from a common supermarket, right?
Yeah.
I nearly outed them. A meal deal versus a McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm getting more for my money from McDonald's.
It is scary, like.
Than I am to eat healthy.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. It's all money.
Oh God, it is.
It's all money.
Absolutely.
And then they'll preach then, no, I'm sorry, but you should lose weight.
Our society is really unhealthy. Yeah. Why do we think that's happening?
It's the same with the likes of the gastric sleeve and the Manjaro and stuff having to pay for it.
Yeah.
People having to pay for it. I get it. I agree with having to pay for it. It's my journey.
Yeah.
I'll pay for it. But it's when you rack up the prices because you know that everybody's using it, and then it's like, but hold on a wee second, are we not saving the NHS money because we aren't having all this complications because of obesity?
Yeah, yeah.
Or are we counteracting it because we're now having different issues such as like gallstones and all that there from taking it? So I don't know. I would love to know.
There's never going to be like a one answer for everybody.
And I suppose a lot of people will have a different opinion on that. But it would be very interesting to know where people see that.
It's such a, like, there's no one person that I'm going to sit down in front of that's going to have the same opinion about weight loss as the next person, the next person, the next person. Everybody's so different. But I think what's so important to remember is that we are our own individual people. What works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. What works for Emma doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Like, it's so, we're all on our own wee journeys. And do you know what? As long as they're working and as long as we're happy, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, and like you do you, babe.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to.
Massively. But thank you very much for joining us on this episode, because that was very raw.
That's very raw.
That was very raw. And hats off, Queen, for losing all that weight.
Thank you.
Let's hope I lose a lot as well, because this journey is... I'm going to document everything on my social, so if anybody is on a little MJ journey and needs a little bit of advice, you can follow me over there. If anyone has had a gastric sleeve or is thinking about it, you can follow Courtney. We both have our own individual channels as well. Channels? I'm sorry.
Channels.
American. We both have our own individual platforms on Instagram and TikTok, and we both then obviously share the Unlonely Sisterhood TikToks.
Yeah.
But you can find us on either
We
one
would
of
love
them.
to see you there.
Love to. But on that note, check out the socials for all of the links, and we will see you next week.
Ciao.
Bye.